Dad is well known for having an eye for a deal. Before I read this out, list of properties that Dad's bought over the years, I'd like to point out how and when it all began, briefly. What is known as Gunnedah was initially a block by the name of Tintin Chiller. This was a soldier settler block acquired by Dad's uncles Colgan and Harold in roughly the year 1919. From there it was passed through the family. Dad, Uncle Peter and Mary inherited Gunnedah with the cousins Pat and Stuart Gibson. They then bought the share, Pat and Stuart Gibson's share out. Dad, Mary and Peter then continued their partnership until Peter and Helen, which were the young family at foot, moved down the Clare Hills of Warwick. Michael and Mary remained in partnership until the sad passing of Mary in 1986. Then the Gibson partnership was formed with Murray and continues today. Under Dad's astute guidance, they then proceeded to buy and sell. Orient Thargomindah was bought in 1977, partnership with Uncle Peter and Auntie Helen. The year Liam was born, doing a deal.
And Kedron, and with Mum being good friends with his sister Mary. They began married life in January 1976 and moved to Gunnedah, where we three boys began life. I'll just hand over Liam to close out.
Nearly done. Thanks again, Patrick. I'm just here to close it up. Thanks to Declan and Patrick, who obviously been brothers all their lives. And big thanks to Georgie for organising the slideshow this evening. We'll see. I think a big thanks should go to Mum, aka. Be here this evening, we all know that. She stood by Dad through the hard and good times, and wonderful woman. It's all about you, Mum. It's all about you. This little snippet from Mum.
Yeah, it's a snippet.
Also, a big thanks to Michael, Dad. You've been a great influence on us, and what you've given us in life and what we've learned from you is unbelievable. I hope I will able to give my son that much. As there were many stories tonight of the previous birthday parties, I'd like you all to raise your glasses to Michael Gibson, Tricky Mickey.
Anyone else would like to say a few words?
I'm his brother. I know where the bodies are buried. And to continue the theme of Murray and his ever-ending thought of not making the next dot, next zero, when he was 60, I said at my speech, I thought I'd be eulogising before I'd be speaking his 60th birthday. What can you say? But, as you might know, Mick's had a bit of trouble with his teeth of late. Now, we'll leave a bit to make the old chief doctor here that Mick now classed he was broken mouth and cast for age. I don't suppose you'd find two more different people than my brother Mick and me, but we have been such mates, and Mick has done so much for me, for so many people. I could not have wished for a better brother, and I know he's a great hater. Never gets it wrong or it's right. But by Christ, he's a great mate. And he lays life down for mates. And I'm pretty proud of my own family, but I'm so proud of Mick and these boys. And when he used to whinge and whine, I say, Jesus, Mick, how lucky you are. You're three good boys, what to do the job that they're good at. So, once again, Mick's often said to me when he's had a few drinks, he said, you're my best mate, ever. And we truly are best mates. Now, to one other thing. back to our longevity. If he lives another 18 months, he will be the oldest Gibson male in 3 to 4 generations that I know of. At 71, he didn't want to drink a hot day either. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
Thanks, people. Thank you all of you people for coming here tonight. It's a wonderful cross-section of the people I've come across all my life, and I love every one of you. It's great people coming here tonight that, we've all known each other and they're mixing. Some of them, unfortunately, we don't see as much as we would. But I've certainly led a very fortunate life, there's no doubt about that. And of course, the most unfortunate thing I've done was marry your... Wasn't that a bit lucky? She could have been all downhill running again. And she's been a wonderful person, and you can see how the boys she's produced, and they all work as hard as her. They do, they certainly do, which I lack a bit in that time. So I've got to step back and look at the big picture.
Yeah.
I can't wear myself out. I've been very fortunate in life. I'm getting off the track a bit here, but I've been very fortunate in life, before I speak about my own family, the people who work for me. And I've had some great people working for me, and none more than James that works for us now. And, and Smoke. Smoke feeds the cow. If anyone takes his job, he gets the shit. But anyway, Smoke most of the day and gives advice, and, but he's a wonderful person. But James and Elizabeth does a lot of work with Murray in the book side of things, and they make my life very happy. Murray was trying to move me out the other day. I don't think from her personally, but she seemed to think, you better go, I'm not leaving there while James is there, I can tell you that. So we lead a very good
I
town.
thought Mick might have retired. Yeah, that was all you.
Declan's the spokesman, of course. They all work out their tactics against me. So the boat comes up, and of course Mum's hand automatically goes up on their side. And what they forget is, of course, there's 4 boats there, and Ash, there's 5 boats here. Ashley taught me well, he's a good old mate of mine. He actually, if I have my 80th birthday on the trips to Ash, I'll take you all to Hawaii or something.
He's obviously not thinking he's going to get them.
Anyway, I must say, most people here know that Mum and Dad died when we were very young, and particularly Pete and Auntie Mary, we had a wonderful family, we really did. All our aunties on the Gibson side and the Macaulay side, we led a pretty normal childhood. We were so fortunate. We had a lot of love everywhere on the Gibson side with Auntie Mary, Pat and Stewie and Dennis and Faye. On my mother's side, most magnificent one of those Macaulay women. They are just absolutely magnificent people. They bring a tear to your eye. They're all real old, smart, twinkle in their eye, and there's only one left, unfortunately, now, but they're gracious, good people. And we've been very lucky in, considering what have you, I think I've got to thank in life, getting back to the more business side of things, which we've been very fortunate to be through. My cat's not hard work. But having a drink and meeting the right people, I think is doing my networking and takes up a fair bit of time. I've got some magnificent friends in the bloody agency game. You know, we've done some magnificent deals over the years that I can thank, you know, Rod Douglas particularly with Bullet Downs, which was, you know, pretty unreal deal, thank you, Rod. And of course Dick's always put me in the good deals. Even my mate Andrew, who possibly didn't put me into a good deal, but he had a drunken buyer that the poor bastard was buying Orient to it. He's a danger. Give me ridiculous money. And of course, Gravely's always looked after me. He's put us in deals that are, you know, well under the rate. You know, we've been very fortunate with a lot of people, and they've always done the right thing. Me, I hope I can do the right thing by them, which I try and do. You know, because, you know, let's face it, you've got to do the right thing. And I think that's happened. And all my boys think the same way. You know, you don't have people, you leave a bit for them, and you be honest and carry on. You know? Oh, I must say I've always had very good people working for me, very loyal people. You know, a lot of our managers over the years have been pretty outstanding people, particularly Gary McCarthy at Orient, and now we've got Gary, we've got his son Warwick and Smoke. You know, I've been very fortunate. The people that work for me, I won't feminine name, but that's been a fair bit of any success we might have had in life. Because,
It'd be very remiss if I didn't say something, because I've got to say to you, Mick,
no.
what do you want me to tell them? Always remember the yarn Ted Taylor used to say about his young home, you'd be riding along the Como plain, you wouldn't see empty stubbies, there'd be 70-ounce glasses chucked out the door. That's from when we used to pull up the terminals there, Mick, and we'd drink a bottle of Bacardi and a bottle of rum and go our own separate ways. But I've got to say,
the railway line,
you got it right, Murray. But what I've got to say, this bloke is the best mate I've ever had. And we go back a long way. I remember the first time I ever met Mick, when we were playing football together in Quilpie back in 1966. And after that, when he went to Gunnedah and the family took over there, but all I've got is good memories, Michael. And the good memories, mate, that our families, Robin and our kids, and you and Murray and your kids, and Pete and Helen and their two beautiful kids, we all sort of grew up together and we're part of a team. And I've got to recognise here tonight too our old mate over there, John Paul Tully. Great to see you, JP. And the days we used to play polo together were pretty ordinary, but we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. But I've got to say to you, I'll never forget one day when we were playing and we were about to go on and Michael hadn't turned up. And I said to Pete and Tony Caranis, I said, where in the bloody hell is he? He said, mate, freight train fell off the bloody float. Down in the Como playing somewhere, so we had to catch freight train and put him back on the float to get into town and play polo. But anyway, that was all part of the trick, wasn't it, Mick? And to use Mike's term, it was a pretty fancy team, but we had a lot of fun. And Mike, I've got to say, mate, and Michael, I've got to say, is the godfather of our son, Michael. And Michael sends his best wishes tonight, and also, if I can say to you, Mike, my sister and brother-in-law, Wayne and Claire Ware, they asked me to remember to you tonight. Mate, I love you like a brother, and let's not forget tonight Mary. She was a wonderful sister, and I know Mike and Pete loved her dearly, and she was a special lady, and they were robbed of her life at a young age. But you've been wonderful brothers to her, and you've been wonderful people to your family, and the way you spoke tonight about your aunties and that, Michael, that's a true reflection. People say that Mike Gibson's a wealthy man. Yes, he is a wealthy man. You know why? Because he's wealthy with love. Wealthy with love for a family that love him and his whole family and his friends. And I think that's fairly much demonstrated and illustrated here tonight. Mike Gibson, I'm looking forward to the 80th, mate. May God bless you and your family.